When you think of Budapest, you instantly think of the grand architecture of the Parliament overlooking the Danube. A city split by the Danube, but united by centuries of culture, charm, and thermal waters. From exploring the famous Hungarian Parliament in Pest to walking across the chain bridge to Buda, exploring Buda Castle, Fisherman's Bastion, and of course ending my trip with a relaxing day at the historical baths. Let's explore Buda, Pest, and everything in between. After a long day traveling from Prague to Budapest by train the day before, I started my first day in Budapest exploring, of course, the most iconic Hungarian Parliament, one of the most stunning buildings of the world. The tour begins with a climb up the decorative gold-plated city-side staircase to the most spectacular floor of the building, framed by statues, stained glass windows, and rich decorative frescoes. This urban corridor offers a lovely view of the recently renovated Kossuth Square, the main square of the nation. On the banks of the Danube River in Budapest, not far from the Hungarian Parliament building, sit 60 pairs of old-fashioned shoes, the type people wore in the 1940s. They sit at the edge of the water, scattered and abandoned, as though their owners had just stepped out of them and left them there. They are a memorial and a monument to the Hungarian Jews who, in the winter of 1944 to 1945, were shot on the banks of the Danube River by the members of the Arrow Cross Party. Next is the St. Stephen Church. It is a Roman Catholic basilica. It is named in honor of Stephen, the first king of Hungary. The Széchenyi chain bridge is a chain bridge that spans the river Danube between Buda and Pest, the western and eastern sides of Budapest. These days, the stretch of the Danube that passes through the center of Budapest has 7 bridges, joining historical sites of the Hungarian capital. Of all of them, the chain bridge is the oldest, the first bridge built to cross the Danube in the whole of Hungary. Until then, ferries and pontoon systems were the only way to cross the river. In 1854, 4 lion statues were installed on each end of the bridge. Legend has it that the lions are the guardians of Hungary and that they will come to life when the country is threatened. For the time being, however, the lions are still in the same place guarding the bridge. The bridge is another viewpoint of the Danube and the city. From here, you can see the Elizabeth Bridge, Margaret Bridge, the Parliament Building, and Buda Castle. Next is the Buda Funicular. Traveling up the Buda Castle hilltop with the funicular is a pleasant and comfortable way to save your legs from a hike when you want to get up to the castle district from the river. Located at the Buda end of Chain Bridge, the ride on the funicular takes only a few minutes. It does provide a unique and beautiful view of Budapest, the river Danube, and the sights at the top of Castle Hill. At the top, you'll see amazing views of the Pest side. From here, you can explore Buda Castle, Hungarian National Gallery, Budapest History Museum, and the Matthias Fountain. Next is of course my first chimney cake here in Budapest. I went to the most famous one here called Molár's Kultos Collage. Since I just came from Prague, I wanted to try a different flavor I didn't get to try in Prague, so I opted for the one with chocolate inside and freeze-dried strawberries around the outside. It took a little bit to actually wait for it since they make it so fresh in front of you. I really liked it. It was so warm, soft, and the raspberries really balanced out the sweetness of the cake and the chocolate. Next is the evening cruise with Duna cruises. There's 2 options for the cruise, one with the modern and elegant river cruise, but I opted for the traditional one. When booking a trip to Budapest, this is one of the must-dos I really wanted to do, and I wanted it at night so I can see the lights of Budapest and of course the Parliament building standing out. Here you can have an included premium welcome drink while you enjoy the cruise. There's also an online audio guide with different languages you can connect through your own phone and headphones. The cruise tour is an hour city sightseeing cruise that covers the Danube's picturesque stretch from Margate Bridge to Liberty Bridge. During the cruise, the tour passes by the iconic landmarks such as Buda Castle, Liberty Statue, Gellert Thermal Baths, the Great Market Hall, and of course the Parliament. The next day, I started my day really early at Castle Hill to see Fisherman's Bastion and Matthias Church. Walking down the street at Castle Hill, you'd immediately see the Matthias Church Tower and end up right in the Holy Trinity Square. Right in the middle is the Holy Trinity statue. The column commemorates the people of Buda who died from 2 outbreaks of the Black Plague, located in the heart of the Buda Castle district, directly right in front of the Matthias Church. Next is the Fisherman's Bastion, one of the best known historical monuments in Budapest, located near Buda Castle. Since 1987, it has been designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is world famous for its magnificent views from its terraces, is one of the most well-known attractions of Buda Castle area, and provides the most beautiful panorama of the city from Buda side, over the Danube River, including the Hungarian Parliament building. It is also one of the most famous destinations for Budapest photo opportunities. I highly suggest coming in very early in the morning to avoid crowds. Even when I got there early, there were a lot of people already trying to get their photos. Next is the Matthias Church. It is one of the finest churches in Budapest and one of the most unique churches in Europe. Located at the top of the Buda Castle hill, it has been serving the citizens of Buda Castle hill since 1015. Its foundation by the first Hungarian king. Matthias Church is unlike many of the typical churches dating back to the Middle Ages. Be prepared to be surprised for its off-beaten-the-track inner beauty. The church was used as a coronation church by Hungarian kings for centuries. Also a mosque for over 150 years by the Ottoman Turks. While the outside of Matthias Church offers the historical beauty of traditional Gothic churches with the colored tile roofs already give you away that this church is quite unique. Entering inside, the church will give you the experience of the most welcoming combinations of warm lights, shadows, and colors of orange, brown, and golden hues, beautiful stained glass windows, far-reaching arches, centuries-old wooden pews, and medieval remnants. Inside here, you'd also see a statue of Empress Elizabeth of Austria and Queen of Hungary, also known as Sisi. Walking down from Castle Hill, trying to get to the nearest train station, I ended up at the viewpoint directly across from the Parliament. And after walking around, I ended up trying a langos. Langos is a popular Hungarian deep-fried flatbread, made from a yeasty dough that is typically served hot with toppings such as sour cream and grated cheese. Here you can also get savory ones with paprika chicken and even a dessert version with Nutella and banana. Morning guys, so I'm at the Széchenyi spa. I'm gonna spend my whole day, okay maybe not my whole day, but my last day here in Budapest. The next morning, I started my day early to have a relaxing last day. Today we're soaking it all in, literally. At the famous Széchenyi thermal baths, one of the largest and most iconic spas in Europe. Széchenyi baths in Budapest is one of the best and largest spa baths in Europe, with its 15 indoor baths and 3 grand outdoor pools, saunas, and steam rooms. Budapest has a long history of thermal baths, including the history of Széchenyi spa baths, the first hot spring bath palace on the Pest side of Budapest. Széchenyi Bath's neo-Baroque style features ornate domes, grand arches, and statues. I spent about most of my morning here, getting to try almost all the different pools. It is a labyrinth of pools, steam rooms. You can easily get lost, but there are maps everywhere so you know where you are to help you navigate around the maze of pools, saunas, and steam rooms. If you're wanting more, they also offer private massages and spa packages. For dinner, I ended up at Opium Restaurant and Bar inspired by Vietnam, Indochina, and Southeast Asian flavors. And of course, I had to end my trip with my last chimney cake, this time with soft serve inside. I honestly love Budapest and I will definitely come back one day, but for now, I hope this video helped you when planning your next trip to Budapest. Don't forget to like and subscribe.